they didn't let you police your own area, there wouldn't be no such thing as civilian arrest. You know, basically, take hostage of a person till the police and show up. You know what I mean?
Well, at the same time, you can say go police your own areas, but when it all comes down to it, it's all said and done. It's about economics, and it's about being an educated person. This isn't about money, really. Like, okay, so Rodney King got paid a lot of money. Okay, do you know where Rodney King ended up going to Fontana, California? Now watch this. He don't have any money left. The police in Fontana, California just shot Rodney King when he was riding on his bike. They shot him about 3 years ago, because I'm from California, so I read about them doing this to him again. You see? So, but you want to say police your own area, but my point is this. We can police all the areas we want, but if I don't give you the proper tools, like right now we're raising awareness, but if I do not give you the proper tools to take care of yourself and educate yourself, like in Chicago, there is off the chain, because there's no jobs. They took They took away sports. They took away economics to be able for people to do something different. You can't live in a coming
from a young perspective, where you know, I had to analyze things or get hurt by them. Like, I analyze things, and if you really analyze Vegas and everywhere else, you'll notice that that the police really trying to get people to figure out that they're a gang themselves. They're a registered gang that has they're a gang that has paper on file for basically an organization of a gang. You know, they even have a task force out here that's named gang unit. Right, so that's basically telling you that they're a gang. You know, so when it comes down to it, they wanna because they don't let the older, like if they stop you and on a traffic ticket or something, they ain't gonna let you know nothing. They not gonna let you know. They just gonna be like, let me see your license, registration, and your insurance, right? But if they stop me, do you know they will? They let me know. Basically, they didn't let me know themselves. They basically come out like out of character with another member from another organization of a gang and tell them that, hey, we're a gang too. You know what I mean? And them addressing that basically, and also having the suits that say gang unit, basically. Is a unit of people trying to get a unit of a gang trying to take out other gangs. And so that's gang banging.
And that is a good point. And that's here's another thing to think about. Really think about this. My point is this: why is it okay for you? And this is real talk. This is keep it fucking real. I'm not going to bite my tongue here. Okay, we're not going to sugarcoat nothing, because we know we don't need that. This is what's going on. How do you... My homeboy right now is sitting in this department right now, and he's looking at the death penalty. Okay? Because here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and this is to be aware, before you go out and do a home invasion, if you do a home invasion in Las Vegas, Nevada, and you kill somebody in a home invasion, that's the automatic death penalty. Okay, he's fighting the death penalty right now. But my point is this: how in the let me finish this.
Okay,
let me finish what I'm saying to you.
Okay.
How do you want to give somebody the death penalty? Okay, but if you go out, if they go out and they do what they do. Say you go, how many citizens here have been unjustifiably shot with no weapon? This was 29 accounts last year, and these citizens did not have a gun. And this was you remember the older guy, he was a veteran, Mr. Stanley, and of course he settled, his wife got $1.2 million, whatever. But my point is, why is that okay for you to assassinate people and you don't get the death penalty, but it applies to everybody else. So you know we so that's
that's another thing. See, it's a difference. It's a difference, Miss Lisa. I'm finna tell you, it's a difference from biting into the worldly things and stepping back and analyzing the worldly things. You know,
right?
Now, me, I analyze the worldly things, and this is the worldly things. Okay, Nevada, they didn't broadcast or none of that they have the electric chair or the injection. They don't broadcast that. California, they just injected Tookie Williams, but the governor that injected Tookie Williams doesn't even fucking have his green card.
Well,
honestly, like fucking, like listen, like how the fuck, excuse my language, but how the fuck, listen, how the fuck, I'm keeping it real, and how the fuck you gonna let somebody that's from, what is he from, Russia, Germany? He's from fucking, listen, he's not even from here, and you let him inject and take a life of a United States civilian, like, you know, a person that was born and raised here. Tookie Williams, and he was born and raised here, and we don't know that Arnold Sports. What, just because you fucking got an award in the movie, you fucking, and you get your green card now, and you get to be from here now, and you fucking get how you know that the United States is full of shit.
Wait, United Snakes of America.
You fucking let a movie star be a governor. So what, you gonna let a rapper be a president next? Can I be the president?
And what people don't know, and I personally know about Arnold Schwarzenegger, is he actually was kicked out of his country. He was kicked out of his country and came to this country, okay? And once again, this is in particularly for the younger generation of black males to wake up and realize it is not for you to go out and keep going against the next younger man, the next black male. This is just you to raise awareness and to start waking up in your community and understanding when you, next time before you go to make that decision, think about that you're doing the work that they want you to do. They want you to go and shoot that person over there because they don't care. That's what they want you to be. This is a generation where the hit is on the younger black males, and it is to wipe you out. So there is no future for you. So just be aware of what's going on. This is the problem is really within yourself.
And I have another thing to address too.
Okay.
To all the males that whatever color you are, that's in Nevada, that's in Las Vegas, you know, if y'all having a hard time, you know, with these officers acting like how they act and stuff, you know, you can really get to the issue. There's somewhere that you can go that it's the place is someone told me about it. I've never been there, but this is for to get police harassment off you, to all you males that be, you know, chilling in y'all hood, and the police come through and he know your first and last name, and he always messing with you.
Profile.
You know, always messing with you. You can go report him and get him in trouble. You know what I mean? All you need is his number. You know what I mean? A lot of times the police, they have you noticed they haven't been playing no games with showing their badge number. You know, a lot of procedures be illegal, just like the stopping procedures. Did you know if they stop you for a probable cause, but did you know all you have to do is crack your window and give them your identification and your register, and you don't even have to open your door, or you don't have to open your door. They have to have a warrant to open your glove compartment if it is locked. You don't you don't even have to let your window down. You could talk to them through the window.
Actually, I'm gonna go deeper than that. What you can do, I'm gonna go deeper than that. Okay, because a friend of mine got stopped out here, and he goes by Malik. Okay, and it's actually called sovereign citizen. Let's go deeper than that. It's called sovereign citizen. This applies to the any person that's listening to this. If you get stopped, you don't have to say that if you ain't got your license. Let's keep it oh so real. A lot of people don't got their license, but if you get stopped, this actually happened to him. When he got stopped, the police said, "I need to see your license, your insurance." And he said, I do not possess a license or insurance. And I'm not telling you to drive without it, but I'm telling you the real deal is a sovereign citizen is actually the way it's supposed to be. That means you are no longer a citizen to have to go by the laws of the land. You are above the laws of the land. And when a sovereign citizen is, you do not have to say that you're driving. You can say that you're traveling. And this happened when they stopped him. He didn't have no license, no insurance. And when the officer asked him, he said, "I don't have to give that to you." And he said, "What is your name?" He said, "This is my name." And the officer said, "Well, no, you need to give me your license insurance." He said, "I'm a sovereign citizen and I am traveling." An officer said, "What are you talking about?" He called 5 other Metro cops over there. They called the sergeant and they said, "What is a sovereign citizen?" They let him go with his car because they found out that by you being a sovereign citizen, you do not have to have a license or insurance because that's all their laws. Okay? When he went to court, when you go to court and he got called and the judge said, "Will you stand up?" And he said, "I waive all my rights to your law, to your court, and I do not consent to your laws." And the judge said, "Well, what are you talking about?" He said, "I'm a sovereign citizen." And he said, "This is my name and I waive all my rights." The judge threw his case out and let him go because he had no choice, because he's a sovereign citizen. And that's the way this country used to be. So you have the right, really, and they have him in the system as a sovereign citizen, and this is his name. So when he gets stopped, they have to let him go. But again, this is to raise awareness, to start getting educated. I don't care how old or young you are. Get educated on who you are, first of all, because you need to know who you are, where you came from. Okay, everybody else knows their heritage and their history. You need to know where you came from, who you are. You need to deal with self. Okay, we can't continue to blame other people for our problems. We cannot really, the police should not have to come in and police our communities. We should be doing a better job at policing our own communities, but educating ourselves. Not every day you turn on the news and somebody's over here in this community wrecking it. Try to build up your community, and you want to continue to wreck it because you're uneducated. Okay? Go ahead.
I think my whole thing, to summon up everything and give it a couple of words to really, like, get my message across to people that know me and people that deal with me, is never give up your authority to another authority. When you give up that's the whole thing about police. When you give up your authority, and giving up your authority is lack of education on the law in some situations. Now, if you don't know the law that the police is giving you, then it's a situation to the point where you can give up your authority from confusion and not be like, hey, you can't do that. Hey, don't get away from them. Don't grab them like that. Hey, let loose of my son's arm. Stuff like that. So basically, the lack of education on the laws basically opens up the authority of how they can approach you. You know what I mean? Because when you go and deal with authority, they treat you different when you don't bow down to their authority and you give off authority. So my thing is for today, and my thing, basically to sum things up, is basically don't give up your authority to no one.
And in closing this, again, I'm asking the younger black males in the black communities to start educating yourself on who you are and where you came from. You came from kings and queens. And I mean kings and queens and wealthy people. You came from the Moors. The Moors were the richest people in the world. They had